Hey, welcome everybody. Good afternoon, good morning. We're spanning a couple different time zones today. Cool. You are just now joining. You can let us know where you're joining from. Personally, I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, middle of the states. Finally starting to see some cooler weather. I'll take it.
That's right.
Arseny, tell them where you're dialing in from.
Actually, I'm dialing from Tallinn, Estonia, and quite far from many other places in the world. And to be honest, it happens sometimes. Okay, where is that? And what you usually say, this is the country where we have the highest amount of startups per person.
Of what?
Highest amount of startups per person.
Oh,
Like
cool.
yeah, we have quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
And if you remember, like Skype, it is originally from Estonia.
Yeah. Wow. Didn't know that.
That's right.
Yeah. You do have some people across the pond, if you will. You got someone from London, UK here. We got South Yorkshire. We got some people on our side of the world, New Jersey, Denver, Ottawa, Salt Lake City. Cool, a little bit everywhere. The Netherlands, very cool. I had the chance to go there a while back. Beautiful country.
This is the
Awesome.
moment when we celebrate actually 21st century, being able, quickly click a couple of buttons and then being around for 1 hour, just discuss important topics and then go out. Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, Italy.
that's a top one for me. Have you been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, this is like the place where in total probably I lived about 3 months
Oh.
on the countryside, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Ilya, have you been to Italy?
Oh yes, that absolutely beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
We
okay,
stayed in a farmhouse at the Val d'Orcia.
cool.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
I gotta get over there then. Saudi Arabia, very cool. Another one I haven't been to. Wow. Well, I love the diversity we have calling in today. We got everybody again. We got morning, we got afternoon. So let's not waste anyone's time and let's get into it today. Again, thank y'all for joining. My name is Molly Moss. I'm with PandaDoc, and I'm here to just intro y'all to our two wonderful speakers today. We're talking about PandaDoc, we're talking about HubSpot, and we're talking about how the two of them really lift each other up when you integrate them. So I'm sure we have some people that are new to either integration or either tool. Would love to also know if you're already using the integration. Throw that in the chat. Let us know, where you're coming from physically and also in regards to the integration. So first off, I will let Ilya introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you.
Hi everyone, I'm Ilya. I'm one of the solutions engineers here at PandaDoc, and I help customers accelerate their document creation process through integrating our tool PandaDoc with other tools like Pipedrive.
Cool. And for some Pipedrive users that may be here wanting to learn more about PandaDoc, Ilya, tell us quick little elevator pitch on what PandaDoc does.
So PandaDoc allows for the quick and automated creation of documents, especially sales proposals or contracts that can be quickly assembled and merged with data coming from various CRMs such as Pipedrive or other data repositories.
Cool. Well, it seems like we do have a lot of people that are currently using the integration, which is awesome. Hopefully you'll learn a little something new today. And to start off the conversation, I'm going to throw it to Arseny. He's going to introduce himself and also just give us a little more background on Pipedrive for those that may not be familiar. So over to you.
Amazing. Thanks, Molly and Ilya. And Good morning, good day, and good evening, everyone. I'm from Pipedrive. I'm a group product manager, and I'm in charge of the ecosystem of Pipedrive, basically of many of our integrations. And I'm personally passionate about all the things which are connected to the topics when we connect different tools. Because I usually give this example to everyone. Just open your iPhone, Android, and any smartphone. You will see how many apps actually integrated in your daily life. And this is what gives you efficiency and effectiveness and many other things. So let me share my screen and introduce quickly. I see a lot of people are users of not only PandaDoc and Pipedrive at the same time, but also the integration. This is really nice to see, but for those who don't know about Pipedrive, I will give a short intro. And our purpose, didn't change that much for last 13 years. We want to help small businesses to grow. The Pipedrive has been started 13 years ago by 5 co-founders, and the difference and unique value of Pipedrive is that these co-founders, they were real salespeople, and they were struggling a lot how to manage their pipelines, how to increase efficiency, how to grow their quota attainment, and so on. And finally, they came up in this well-known pipeline view, which is used now by probably, which became actually an industry standard. And then we started evolving this great sales tool. And we usually said it before and say it nowadays, like we built Pipedrive by salespeople for salespeople. And it became quite easy and effective sales CRM. And you can always customize it, and it still will be your best friend when you try to fulfill your pipeline, then quickly move it through one stage to the other, and then finally make this deal one and grow your business. We over the time we developed a lot of good friends of salespeople. How I usually say it about products and features, starting from automations and email and communication tools up to lead generation tools, if you remember, and then different insights and reports. But what we're also proud about, we do care about the full revenue cycle in this sales world, starting from pre-sales area up to post-sales activities, which can be support, whatever it is. And then we also follow these rules and ideas and principles for ourselves. We want our customers and customers of other tools integrate any of these tools within a couple of clicks and to have only valuable and reliable information in one place. If you take a look at our marketplace, then we have now 400 plus different apps and connectors to Pipedrive and over 100K installers. And actually, it even becomes much more than our customer base, because Pipedrive is used now by 100K plus customers, and almost every customer installed integration at least once. But we also dream about customers installing integration across the revenue cycle, starting from different pre-sales activities, leads engagement, and then after the deal management. And when it comes to integrations, the most important probably moment to stop here, why we are here, and PandaDoc is one of the greatest examples. Why do we need to integrate any of documents, quota management, and proposal management tools? The first and the most important thing, you can improve the time efficiency, because you avoid going back and forth between different tools, and you don't need to copy paste manually anything anywhere. So that you come to the next and the most important value, you will avoid any errors in your work, because actually the data will be just taken from your single source of truth, the CRM, in our case Pipedrive, and then it will be used to create any kind of quotes using templates in PandaDoc. At the same time, if you use document management tools, it becomes the place where you can customize any kind of templates, and you can make it personalized, or either you can always change it. So the process, you change it only once, and it will be changed further for any customers. Uh, all of that will help you to actually decrease time to close any deals, and it will be your best friend when it comes to automations. Uh, and the last one, which is important to mention, we do care how our customers closing deals faster. And based on our statistics, like customers using different integrations and ecosystem of integrations around Pipedrive, they win at least 1.5 times more deals than non-users of integrations. And coming back to PandaDoc, we are, I would say, good friends, and we saw the evolvement of the integration, starting off from a couple of buttons inside details view of each deal, and now we covered a lot of different use cases thanks to our collaboration. Today, you can even track what is happening with my document. For example, you sign the proposal or the contract to be signed by third parties so that you can see what's the status, what happened in my relationships back in Pipedrive. So this like seamless integration and data flows going back and forth. Once again, if you take a look what is possible today with our integration, so you can build customized proposals and contracts, which is fulfilled by the data from Pipedrive based on contacts data, based on deal data, and you can send then the documents directly for e-signs. So you can track all the statuses of the documents, if, what I said before, and you can see what is happening like in a almost near lifetime. In this really, I would say, no-code solution, which is effortless and related to all the data from your original source, which is Pipedrive. And just to prove a bit, we have around now 6K plus Pipedrive customers integrating with PandaDoc, and it has, I would say, almost the most and the highest rated integration. And a lot of customers, they're happy because it solves many different use cases, which Ilya will show soon. And mainly, it saves a lot of time. So it saves a lot of time and errors, what we mentioned before. And hopefully, we can prove it today and showcase you how it can be done. Also, we expect from you to be interactive. Probably you have more use cases to cover, you have more needs, you have more problems, and one of the reasons I'm here from product team, so we can also take into account and consider it in our roadmaps and our further collaboration. And now over to you, Ilya. You can show the real examples, how it works, how it can be done, and how fast and easy it is. So I will stop sharing and looking forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Arseny. I'd love to just give a quick overview of just how easy it is to create a document or a proposal in PandaDoc starting in Pipedrive, and how that can accelerate the process of getting those contracts and those proposals out to your customers without the back and forth required of manually copying and pasting that content. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Let's do that. So make sure that it's
There you go.
visible. Perfect. So everyone's familiar with this. We're inside of Pipedrive. We've got some products that are quoted right now. We have some onboarding package, user license, admin license. We can quote out our products here inside of Pipedrive to make sure that we have a single source of truth for all of our revenue generating activities. We've also got some custom information on this deal. For example, we know that the customer state is New York, and we have Arseny as our person for this deal. And let's say we want to send Arseny our sales proposal for these products. We want to send them a contract.
So do you want me to buy PandaDoc today or tomorrow?
That's right. That's right. So before we do that, let's take a look at the template that we're going to be using inside of PandaDoc to send this sales proposal. So our templates are designed with what we call variables right here, which will pull that information from the Pipedrive record directly into our proposal. We also have the ability to include rich media, such as pictures and videos. And of course, our pricing table right here will display those products that are listed inside of that product section in Pipedrive. We have some smart logic here as well that is able to move the products based on different field values into different sections. For example, our subscriptions will go into our subscription sections and our products will go into our product sections. And finally, what we have here is our smart content block, which will display different kinds of content, or essentially think of it as nesting a template inside of a template based on some kind of conditions. So in our case, based on what state the customer is in, as we can see here, our customers in New York, we will display different content for, in our case, different terms and conditions for that customer based on their state. So let's go ahead and see just how quick and easy it is to make a document or make that sales proposal and send it out from Pipedrive. We click on Create Document, which will open us a new tab to PandaDoc, where we get to select that template. Let's go ahead and select that template. For the sender, it's me, and for the client, we can already see that it automatically pulls in Arseni's information because he's the person on that deal. Click on Start Editing, and that's it. Our document is already created. We can see all of those fields have been filled out from information inside of Pipedrive. Our products have made it onto the pricing table here. We're able to include any kind of custom information or custom fields for those products if we so choose, so we can have full control over how we display that product information. Our sales reps are able to quote and change the pricing and product information in real time before they send out the proposal or the document. And right here we see that our smart content block properly updated because the customer was based in New York. It sent this New York terms and conditions. So this could be a placeholder for any kind of content. So once we're happy with our document, once we're happy with our proposal, sending it away is as easy as clicking the green send button. We can send it via email to Arseni. We can customize our message. We can even collect payment through PandaDoc's payment integrations on the deal itself. And that's it. The proposal is on its way to the customer, and our salesperson didn't have to go searching around for any kind of different material, not having to work outside of, not having to find different pricing catalogs or work inside of Microsoft Word. Everything is already stored inside of PandaDoc and ready to go. So that was one deal out of many sent out, and hopefully many more to come. So I'm just going to stop right here and put it back to the team to see if anyone's got any questions or.
Yeah, thank you. We do have a couple questions coming in. So I'll start with the second one that came in. I'm unable to add products to my deals that have custom fields. Is there a solution for this yet?
Unable to add products to my deals. Carol, that's you should be able to support custom fields within your products, as I showed. If that's an issue that's happening, we'd love to talk offline, perhaps contacting our support channel or our support team we'll be able to hopefully get that set up for you.
Cool. Thank you. And Carol, I'm writing your name down so we can check in afterwards as well. Two other questions. Arseny, these may be for you if you know the answer on these. They're both about reporting. So one says, can you generate reports by product line items within deals?
Okay, this is actually if you saw our updates for this year. During this year, we updated our products and how it should be used, so that next year or probably by the end of this year, you will be able and you should be able to build this type of reports. But I'll also, I hope you can leave your contact so we can come back to you once it is done. So once it is available, we can contact you in the first line as early adopters. So once it is ready, it will be there.
Thank you. And it looks like the other reporting question was about product via deals as well. So I'll make sure we have that name for you.
This should be work. This should be working and most likely you need to ask support to make sure like no bugs or anything has happened.
Cool.
So I see actually you opened the deal because I opened the proposal and we can see the data linked back, right?
That's right. So we can just go ahead and click right here to open the document. We can see in real time that Arseny has viewed the proposal. And with PandaDoc Analytics, we get to see that Arseny is spending some time viewing our first page. So we're able to quickly get updates when our customers are viewing our documents and maybe be able to follow up with a quick email or phone message as they're actually viewing that document, so that we can stay hot on the trail.
Cool.
We have one more question. As I can see, what is the banking platform? How does PD, I suspect, PandaDoc, but sometimes we also use it for Pipedrive, collect money. So
Sure. So PandaDoc integrates with several payment gateways. We support integrating with Stripe, Square, and Authorize.net, as well as QuickBooks Payments. So PandaDoc does not actually, we're not processing these payments. We're not acting as the payment gateway. We will simply forward the document value to those services so that we can collect that payment. And we have a separate status for our documents. Right now it's in viewed. If that document had a payment pending, it would be awaiting for payment. And once it's been paid for, that document status would update to paid.
Thank you.
I
Stripe
see one
is
more
perfect.
question is coming. Yeah, I see one. Stripe is always perfect. If you want to pay, then that's an option. Is there automation to move a deal along the pipeline if a customer signs the proposal or pays? So Ilya, as far as I remember, you pull this data from PandaDoc back, so it should be available on deals level. So basically, if you go to workflow automation, yeah, on the if you click on three dots on the left menu.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you can go to automations and you can create the new automation plus sign on the top.
Yeah.
And then triggered by the deal and the value. No, it is not there. It should be.
So yeah, I'm not sure if we push back the deal updated. That's something we might need to look into. I know it's we can definitely trigger these kind of write backs and status updates using an iPaaS provider such as Zapier is always a good idea.
How it should be done? Another way, kind of again, Pipedrive is activity-based selling, and we always promote it. And if I'm not mistaken, the
We should be.
PandaDoc, yeah, PandaDoc creates the activity, right? Like that's something
Yes.
in the deal.
We should be able to update the deal status once the document has been completed or signed. I don't know if I have this actually turned on for this workspace, but we should be able to change the status of the deal um, in the activity portion.
Yeah, because what you can do, you can always trigger the any kind of automation if deal is updated, and once any custom field like is updated, you can trigger basically the automation to move the deal to the next stage.
Yeah. So if we look at automations in our PandaDoc settings, we can change the deal status in Pipedrive when the document is completed. We can attach it to the PDF inside of Pipedrive, and we can change the deal stage when the document status is changed. And we can also, if our sales reps are changing those products as they're quoting them inside of PandaDoc, after they've been sent from Pipedrive, we can write back those product line item changes back to Pipedrive, so we maintain parity between the actual contract that's been sent out and the information that's held inside of the Pipedrive product summary.
You mean link directly to this deal, so
That's
you
right.
change kind of a line items which were presented and asked. One more option how to automate it. You can either trigger the automation based on deal updated, some custom fields or status of the deal, or either based on activities. Because when the contract is signed, you can see on the left, if I'm not mistaken, you pull this data back to Pipedrive.
That's correct.
You're welcome.
Awesome. I see another question about Molly.com. I guess it's another payment portal. Ilya, I'm not sure you'd have any answers here. It looks like it's Andreas, you're looking for something different due to GDPR. That's something we can look into for you, and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't heard of that particular payment provider, but we can certainly submit that to our user voice feedback and see if our product team can look into that, integrating that with the platform.
For sure. Carol likes the attached PDF to Pipedrive function. Love to hear things y'all like. As Arseny said earlier, PandaDoc and Pipedrive are good friends, and when those two come together, you can do some cool things. So, PD.
Yeah, this is actually what I usually try to explain. At least this is my mantra: 1 + 1 = 3, not 2 in this case.
Bring two good things together, you can do a lot with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Well, if there's any other questions, please feel free to keep throwing them in. I'm adding two things to the screen now. If y'all want to learn more about Pipedrive, PandaDoc, either way, you can use the link at the bottom. You can use the QR code at the top. We'll give it just a minute to see if any other questions roll in, but we really appreciate everybody joining us today. I hope you learned something new. Hope you learned something that might help your workflow going forward. And we'd love to talk to you more. If there's any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And we hope to talk to you all soon. Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone.
If you have any further question, just send us LinkedIn messages. Oh, one more.
One more. Let's take it.
All right. If the proposal includes data, input fields, client names, emails, etc., does that also pull back into the deal? So at this time, I hope I'm saying this correctly, Chad. We don't have that one-to-one mapping to write back those fields, this is certainly something our product team is looking into. So maybe this is a feature that we can see in the future. But as of right now, we do recommend using for those kind of data capture events an iPaaS provider such as Zapier or Make.com to capture that information and write it back to the record.
Awesome. And one more question for Pipedrive. Is it possible to set up products with description text and have this information pushed to PandaDoc?
Absolutely, Andreas. This is exactly what our uh, automation or integration is made for. So you can set up also, you can create any kind of custom field on your product, such as description, and then map that to a column or a description field on the pricing table inside of PandaDoc.
And basically everywhere inside the template.
That's right.
Awesome.
Let me ask a couple of questions for PandaDoc people. Probably we can have some also collaboration on the go. What do you think about the future of templates and this ongoing AI trends? I see already you have templates inside templates, more personalized, and you can change it. What kind of plans or how do you see the future of this development and trends going over? Because there are always pros and cons, for sure, I'm pretty sure a couple of next year it will be even more regulated and like GDPR or like any other areas, like, for example, email marketing. So how do you see it, like, based on your experience?
So right now, our product team is actively doing market research to see how our customers are adopting these features. We've got a couple of AI tools that we are experimenting right now in limited release, in beta releases to customers, such as using AI to generate and pre-fill language on a template. For example, if you are trying to write up a legal document and you need to quickly come up with a block of text for terms and conditions in legal language, we can have our AI tool build that out. But we're always looking for new recommendations and new ideas of how AI could accelerate and empower document workflows. So, hey, if anyone's got any ideas how AI might be able to help their sales process, we'd love to hear it.
Oh, in this case, for sure, like content generation, these templates being more personalized in terms of at least proposals might be really interesting. But what I've learned so far, sometimes you need to give more clarity to inputs, doing this multiple prompts and organizing it. It is not like easy to go yet, and for sure it needs some development. Hello, for those who just joined. I don't know if we have any aces in our pockets to show more advanced stuff. But yeah, Molly, what's the time?
Yeah, I think we're just at about time to wrap it up. So hopefully the person who just said hello, hopefully you've been here the whole time and just got the guts to say hello. We'll make sure that y'all get the recording after this. And again, appreciate all of the questions, all of the thoughts. Again, really hope you learned something today. We will go ahead and actually cut it off this time. And if you do have more questions, reach out via support on either one. Got the QR up there, the link at the bottom, and we'll see y'all all soon. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.